that when there's an important
Right. That's what it is.
It was just about
be in what?
Sorry, sir.
University, who was the person that was distracting me?
One of his lines.
It's I forgot his name.
Is it in America?
That guy. I don't know. Sometimes I see. And let the man speak. Look at how you so feel very disturbed. This is criminality in their court. telling them that they don't know the law, advising the law, that whenever it come to him, they will bend the law. They will turn the law upside down. You are destroying this country. You are destroying these people. These Efulefus. You are destroying them. How can you be feeling so disturbed about you? How can you feeling very discomfort about what he is about to say? Or he will make mistake, or he will do this. So there's no need. Somebody who is being kidnapped from outside your jurisdiction, you are there panting as if he wants to make a blunder that will bring. This is not fair. This man is here. This is live and direct, exposing the zoo, Nigeria, exposing Nigeria to the world. Their treachery. Even they are the one. APM said that they are the one that is guilty, and they are committing more crime. Forget about, you may think, okay, he's traumatized, he's tensed, he is going on at the same time. You understand? Let that spirit speak. Now he tap the guy, sharp, sharp, say, relax. Let me speak. I'm talking. You see what is happening today. This is 20 people are being left behind. The future is coming. And unfortunately, you are not part of it. That is why you are disturbed. Whenever you hear IPOB, whenever you hear Nnamdi speak, you are disturbed. You are disturbed because it's not for you. The future is coming. And we need to work as hard as we can, part of it. This zoo, Nnamdi Kanu, is helping. Every now and then they bring this guy to court. He's trying to educate them. He's trying to enlighten them. He's trying to inform them because he knows that these people are deformed and danger has arrived. At the same time that you needed him, you are still playing corruption. You went and kidnapped him. Okay, you have kidnapped him. You are guilty. Then judge, go to the court and lose. And figure out how to get this thing right. Because the future is at hand. A lot of life is starts. You cannot close your heart. You cannot close your mind. You cannot close the memory. If you close your eyes, you don't want to see. Your heart will be sending you message, telling you things. Memories will be reflecting. Now I'm the kind to help Nigeria.
is killing Nigeria. And he's actually referring to every Nigerian, you know, that is in Nigeria. They don't have knowledge of their law at all. Um, that is why everything is the way it is. Imagine with everything that happened in court, not even one support came for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While he was
They take light for court.
my
They take
brother,
light.
they took the light. People even before that, even when the light was on, I was observing there were a lot of people fanning themselves. It means there's no presence of even one single air conditioner or even standing fan
Even
or
the other
ceiling
guy, you
fan.
see the way he was using because I posted the thing. My
Yes, he
German
was
friend,
using his
because I
paper
posted it
to
so
fan
he can see
himself.
it. Immediately he called me. He said, "Why is that guy using using face cleaner?"
Hand
He
paper to
call it
fan
face.
himself.
He call it face
There's
cleaner.
no presence of AC with the
He said
heat.
he's using face
I
cleaner
wonder how that place will be smelling
to
for
fan
real.
himself. He said, "How
Like
about the sweat?
that
The
place
heat
was
coming
really,
from
really that
people's mouth,
spot
and
is a
they are
very
just
choked up
inhaling all
room.
those things. And with that heat, why is there no air condition?" I say, "My brother, this is zoo. When
This
I'm
is
telling you
zoo.
about the zoo, you think I'm
Yes,
just
so
making it
I
up."
posted Jumbotron. So anyone that has not seen it is up on the Jumbotron from the cable himself. I'm very sure the person that did the video was actually this terrorist Nigerian news media called the cable. It had the representative there. And this was the proceedings. This was everything that happened today at the Nigeria court. Every point was made by our honorable Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Ohamadike host. You're having connection issues, oh. Hey, whoa. Sister Stella,
Stella,
refresh. Oh, did you
Stella,
see it? Did you guys see it?
I saw it. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, I saw it.
massive.
I saw it.
Sister Stella, refresh. Oh,
Stella,
hope you're not driving. Yeah, so um we all saw all the things that happened today, and I don't know, Mazi University, can you access your other phone? There's a video I would want you to play if you have your other phone right beside you and you can
push it
access
and do it from the laptop.
all right, let me just send it to you quickly. So within 1 or 2 seconds, you're just going to play it for us.
Can I
A
say
an
something?
it's actually an audio that was exposed. So just give me a minute. University. Let me look
Like,
for your name so I can send it to you now.
Messi,
Uh, yeah, I've sent it to you. So check your DM and get us. It's just a 2 minutes audio. I would love everyone on the space to hear it. This was directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's an exposition about everything that is going on with Binta and Yaku. Why she's refusing. So when you get a hold of it, just let me know quickly.
received.
Yeah, you can play it if you're ready.
Please
Playing.
Can
try
I
and reach
say
out to
something? Can
Sister
I say
Stella again.
something before? Before the space go down?
The
Messi, we
space,
want
I
to bring
don't think the
you
space
something.
is
Stand
going to
down.
go down. No. Sister Stella.
Nonsense! Nonsense! Why is it when it comes to my case, they turn the law upside down? They turn the law upside down. Upside down. Upside down.
The rules
Listen. This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution, and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact. Yes. Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyeko what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra. My right to agitate. My right. They turned it from reasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
Sorry, sir.
Because these people, they are fools. They think they can mess. You can mess around with people who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it,
what the judge said was that the case file was.
I don't recognize anything Binta Nyeko said today for the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I kept out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from and cannot try my case. There are things that it is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyeko is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who's that person? Who's that person? People don't like Canada coming now. Binta Nyeko's husband and son are facing corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son. Who are the lights? They are facing. It doesn't matter if they off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated the judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. So, disobedience to Superior Court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why, therefore, are they insisting on trying me? A court order was entered. In that very court order, it was said very clearly and succinctly that she is no more. No. That she doesn't know the law. You don't know the law.
I've got the petition.
I have a petition against Binta Nyeko. I have a petition against her. Nonsense. Why is it when it comes to my case, they turn the law upside down? They turn the law upside down. Upside down. Upside down.
the rules.
Listen. This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution, and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact. Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyeko what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra, my right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
Sorry, sir.
Because these people, they are fools. They think they can mess around with people who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it,
What the judge said was that the case file was.
I don't recognize anything Binta Nyeko said today for the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyeko is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who is that person? Who is that person? People don't like cameras coming now. Binta Nyeko's husband and son are facing corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son. Who are the lights? They are facing. It doesn't matter if they off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated the judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. So, disobedience to superior court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why?
I've got the petition.
I have a petition against Binta Nyeko. I have a petition against her. Nonsense. Nonsense. My case, they turned the law upside down. They turned the law upside down. Upside down.
What did you say?
Upside down.
What did you say?
Listen. This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution, and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyeko what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just
Ohuchi, Doctor, everybody that has returned to the platform. I thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I was very happy to hear from our APM and at the same time hearing from our our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man of the people. I found out that the words of our leader are actually very powerful and it carries a lot of message. And people are beginning to understand him since his persecution became intensified. People now begin to see the true cause of the message, and the outcome and everything that he has said has come to pass. And Biafra is also coming to pass because Biafra was declared in Helsinki in 24 December 2nd. And that is another prophecy in display that has practically come to pass. And of course, a prophet can deliver his message of salvation. It is left for the people to act on it. If a dream, a prophecy is being prophesied,
Can I say
and
something,
people
guys?
do not,
I was saying something before the.
can I
Okay,
finish?
sorry.
I have just one. Okay, go ahead, man, please. Go on, Messi. I might have network problem. Messi, can you proceed, please?
I say you should continue university. I'm in work. So if I have a little bit chance again.
Why don't you say now so you can go back to work?
Okay. I don't want to I don't want you to forget your line of thoughts. That's all.
I try not to.
Anyway,
Thank you.
I won't spend much because I am in work. What I wanted to say to sorry, good evening everybody. Um what I wanted to say about what is happening in our Oyendo's court today is if all of us read the body language of our leader, we will all find out that he was so angry and frustrated. But that's my opinion, the way I see it. Because the previous court before now, even though it's the same scenario, same story of a Nigerian court, he wasn't that as angry as he was today. Why? Because when PM was here doing something that he was hearing, so his heart full of joy. Now PM is inside, nobody is there. Things are not that nobody is there. Things are no longer the way it used to be. I believe all these lawyers will be feeding him what is going on. So that anger in him, that's what makes him for more frustrated of what is going on. That's the way I read his even when he was tapping that um uh the other lawyer was it Nnemeka, when he said stop speaking when I'm speaking, you could see that anger in him. And that is that lawyer that normally say him to say something about Simon. Always. And those people that always come to the court to tell him to say something about Simon, none of them were there today because Simon is inside. So that energy, he just want to voice out his anger and everything to everybody around him. You see, even the way our lawyer Jumako was kind of trying to stay away from him because the news and what Simon is going through. Because if Simon, I know him, he will be like the same, but he won't be like the way he was today. So that's what I wanted to. That's my observation, though. That's my opinion. So when anybody that's saying those people that are still standing on defense, this is the time we have to testify our efforts and do what we can. Thank you. I have to go back to work. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Honorable University. Thank you.
Thank you, my beautiful sister, Messi. It's been a long while I heard from you. I heard you talk. You know, you're a very spiritual person, and I like you for that. Because this is exactly what I felt. And that is why Aloy wants him to speak his mind. Just speak your mind. I can see that from Aloy. I felt that. And then I felt a lot of trauma and tension from, this anger from Oyendu. He knew what is going on, you know. He know that they were coming for this guy, and the way those guys are, it's the same guy he tapped when he tried to. He was because he was very discomforted. He thought, hmm? He thought that Oyendu wants to talk about Simon or he want to refer anything to that aside what they are doing there. But Oyendu is not he might be traumatized, he must have seen a lot, but he's still himself. You understand? So try to rough handle him, try to feel, fidgeting and feeling uncomfortable. It's uncalled for. It's completely uncalled for because you don't tell somebody who has fallen to the ground to try not to fall. Where is he falling to? Is he going to bury himself, enter ground? Yatago. That same guy, Barrister Maxwell, he tapped him very serious that this guy, if I don't give him chance, he's not going to be very happy. The attitude of Barrister Maxwell was not. That's not. We know that you hate Simon, and the guy is angry about it, and you knew it. He's there. They are trying to explain corruption. Against the same thing you Nnamdi Kanu because you believed his cause. You believed in free. And there is nothing different from what Oyendu has been doing from what Simon is doing. Don't be scared of what Oyendu wants to say. Allow him to say it because he is not an ordinary man like you and I. He came to say those things. That is why he was born. That is why he's been created. To set Nigerians free and to set Biafrans free. He had a message today for Nigerians. He said that poor knowledge of the law is destroying Nigerians, which means there is no future. There is future, but Nigerians are not part of it. Because the day they will wake up, he said that they wake up as a Biafran or they wake up Islamist. And their orientation and everything that their forefathers represent many years ago will be bygone. It will be happening dugbe, dugbe, dugbe. And it will lead Nigerians to that spot. This is a message that Oyendu brought today. It's very clear. Identifying the fact that you cannot lead a nation with corruption. Not just because you are doing it because it is me. You play this attitude in the 60s when my ancestors were fighting against your corruption and against your colonization and against slavery and against poverty and against killings, against pogrom, against all these things that you have brought to Africa that have kept Africa on its knee. They were fighting against it. You declare economic blockade. You use poverty and starvation to starve people to death. But today, Nigerians are starving because this is what you represent. This is what they had stand for. In short, the alien that came to the land was telling these Efulefus that it is them first. They knew they were going to overrun Hausa people. They start calling their land Northerner. Have you ever seen anybody who is a Northerner? Have you ever seen any human being? They say, he's a Northerner. Yeah, this one is a Northerner. They are changing the demography of your land. They are changing your nature. They are altering your history. How can you be part of the future with this kind of your way of life? The future is bright. The future is coming. That is why Nnamdi Kanu is being sent forth. That is why God even allow you to get to him if at all, so that he will seize the opportunity to inform Nigerians about their next life. And here these people are trying to bend the law. He said, don't bend the law because you might be doing it today because it is me. But you are destroying your society. You are destroying the law of the land. It's going to affect you. You can't change it. When you do something evil to somebody who his spirit is very strong, that evil repeats continuously. Continuously. It will even blindfold you and you have to suffer from it. That's it. When they use hunger and poverty and starvation to kill people, the people who their spirit was very strong, who were fighting for a better future for their people, that God died because of this. Till today, Nigerians never know peace. They don't even stay in their country. Even foreign terrorists has to be transported. Fulani has to come from wherever they came from to occupy the land and become part of the country. They became part of the country. Foreigners became part of the country, bona fide citizens, even have more rights than you, who is indigenous to the land. They came, they killed Hausa people like chicken. And those ones, their spirit must have cost all the Hausa people so that they will never be able to recover themselves. And they won't be able to. Because if not Northerner, it will be Fulani. If you are going to Igbo land, there are many places you will go to. If you go to Eka, you will do Igbo land. If you go to Anyoma, you are in Igbo land. If you even go to Migudu, you are in Igbo land. Somebody can say, oh, I'm an Orobo. If you want to go to Orobo land, you go to Wari. But even an indigenous Orobo man who lives in Wari or who lives in Okoloba, who lives in this thing, will be telling you that he's from South. I'm from South. Master K, you really need to fix a program for this so that we will fix this thing very well. If you are
My brother,
going
not
to
to late that university. The most painful thing is that whenever we are traveling home, probably from Lagos, we will all enter the same vehicle, taking us to the same direction. Yet we use the so-called South and Southeast to divide us. Meanwhile, there is nothing like Southeast or South. We only have South in our region, in Biafra land, which is even on their map. You understand? Continue.
These creatures created it. They created it, and this is very deadly. God still loves these people. That's why he still sends somebody like Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu, or any heroes that have made effort to deliver this land from bondage. Bondage and a very detrimental one as a result of his own negligence. And Barrister Maswell is there trying to, you don't fear for Onyendu. No, you have prepared him before he came there. So why are you worried? You don't like what he says. You are not satisfied with whatever he's going to say. Bro, he's traumatized. Yes, everybody know that. Even the judge know that Onyendu has a trauma. If you have beaten and battered somebody, this person has no crime against you. This person didn't steal from you. This person never break into your apartment. This person, you arrest him because he has only microphone. He has only microphone. That is what he has. You arrest him because of the decision of the action of other people. And he's telling you what he wants, that he is agitating for freedom. He wants the freedom of Biafran people. He wants the freedom. He didn't say that he wants the freedom of Yoruba people. He didn't say that he wants the freedom of Hausa people. He didn't say that he wants the freedom of Fulani people. He wants the freedom of his people, because charity begins at home. If he wants to help Yoruba or he wants to help Hausa, he must have been able to help his family for him to be able to help other people. He is agitating according to the guidance of the law. But these people have poor knowledge of the law. That is why after they have killed their prophet, they have killed Jesus before they even realize that, oh, this guy was a Messiah sent to deliver mankind. He was a son of God. Everybody is a son of God. Onyendu is a son of God sent from heaven to come and deliver people and deliver anybody in the world that is being oppressed. Because I know that if by now that Biafra is a sovereign country, building capability, opening schools of all kinds, pilot school, sailor school, how to model engine, build things, how to do a lot of things. And people are going to this school, producing the best fighter pilots in the world, producing the best sailors of the world. And you are oppressing people, and you are in our neighbor practicing terrorism. We cannot allow you to do that kind of terrorism, because we want peace. You must accept peace. You must accept freedom. Everybody wants to be free. You have no right to engrave people into some kind of oppressive system. The worst is having people to run away from their land, making them to believe that their future, the better life that they deserve, is in abroad, is in another man's land. Whenever you want to threaten your people, you tell them, because you know that they have been damaged, they have been soiled, then you have succeeded in crippling them. Then you cannot tell them, you threaten with things like offering people visa, offering somebody visa to take him out of his own land to go and suffer in the West, where there is cold, there is snow, there's everything. Instead of you to make your place like who live there can come in and do business with you and partner with you, not partnering with your corruption for their own benefit, giving them room to rob you. These are these messages and the preachings of Nnamdi Kanu. And God has been sustaining.
An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law.
That he gazetted in a paper, and he lacked the ability. He lacked the effort to respect, to be honorable, to respect his own law. Then what about ordinary people? Then the place is a barbarian society, a lawless society. And these are people, sometimes in their news, you see them call people cannibals. When they have sent those Boko Haram in uniform, they will go to Biafra land, they butcher people. After they have killed our people, they will say that Igbos are killing themselves. They say, ah, they are barbarians. Ah, this is barbaric. Ah, these guys are carnivores. And we looked at them and laughed. Because they have a lot of friends in the world that they can sell those propaganda to, and they will believe, oh, these people are really barbarians. They are killing themselves. Have you ever seen somebody just killing himself like that? When you cannot respect your own law. If a law court like that, who's supposed to be the last man standing for the people, cannot, it does not know his own law, then the ordinary people are just cannibals. Their level of understanding, if people are still surviving in that place, they thank Almighty God. Oyendu. You know, Mazdaki, we really need to fix a lot different programs so that we address this time that these people use coordinate to identify people. It's absurd. So it's from, so you are no longer a Roboman, you are from the South. Ah, you are from the South. Is that how your route really started? Or you are believing what oppressor, you are trending the line of your oppressor. He has trained you to utter yourself. Chukokike. You know, let's give her this mic because I have so much to say and I don't want to say all of them at once. It's true, 1 million. 1 million running.
Jokpa. Oh,
No.
Abasa. Family.
And wow, Wareka Chuku.
Solobo Emeke. Jokpa.
Nse
Nse wewa ni ihele aila hu kike no hu na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu le eku. Nusu ebu ni weno because me I just want to analyze my own separately from what other people are saying. What I have seen that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just displayed today, it was not displaying it just for the judge or for the court or for the so-called zoo or for their enablers or their elite, because we know that some of all these powers from the high places are involved. That is the reason why all these things are going on. He is not saying these things for them to have a change of mind. He's just using the little opportunity that he had. You know how it is. For so long now, we haven't seen our leader, maybe once in 4 months, once in 6 months, anytime they decide to bring him. So this was just the opportunity he had to use this time around to send a very clear message. And for me, sometimes they know most of us have to be, sometimes we come here, we just raise our hand. Some people will take us like maybe we are feeling emotional or whatever. So, but now the message is very clear now. It's only left for those or majority of us to see and hear and understand the message. Like I have said, that those things that he was saying, number one, was totally, that is to the number one message is to let us know that there is no whether there is no justice or jurisdiction or whatsoever.
1 million.
Yes, sir.
Before you continue, Beg,
Okay.
because of what you are saying, let me play this. Master King wants me to play this, so let me play it so that you can continue alongside with it. Do you acknowledge?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gentlemen.
In the judiciary. That is why they want to blackmail Binta Nyako into oblivion. Because of me, they arrested Binta Nyako's husband and son. They claim they are being tried by EFCC. So that if Binta Nyako were to accuse me, they will jail the husband and the child. That's how evil the zoo is. That's how bad they are. But she courageously gave me bail. She knew I did nothing wrong. She knew it. They were pressuring her. Revoke his bail. And she said no. They have done nothing wrong. They don't know all these things. They called her to a meeting in Medugri where they were insulting her. That didn't work. They took her to another meeting in Sokoto. Told me that nothing will happen. That Igbo leaders have signed up to it. That our neighbors with them. I will come to the meetings they've been holding against me and IPOB later on. But Binta Nyako stood strong. I'm not sure at all that the intimidation she's been forced to endure will ever stop. I don't think so. Good people like that never get to become the chief judge of the federation. Kafarati Abdul Kafarati killed Kesarawiwa. Today he's the chief judge of the High Court of Nigeria.
You did hear them?
He granted ex parte motion to the government of Nigeria designating me a terrorist. He was rewarded. And I'm sure they're saying to Binta Nyako, if you jail him or convict him, there's a reward for you. Do you see how Nigeria works? They don't understand what justice and law is all about. No. These are black, evil people from Africa. Evil people. Don't be ruling darkness and evil. We must continue.
Mazi University, I beg, every 5 or 10 minutes, you go replay them again. Play them one more time before your Mazi continue.
Acknowledge.
Thank you.
Evil you are, the more you rise up in the judiciary. That is why they want to blackmail Binta Nyako into oblivion. Because of me, they arrested Binta Nyako's husband and son. They claim they are being tried by EFCC. So that if Binta Nyako were to accuse me, they will jail the husband and the child. That's how evil the zoo is. That's how bad they are. But she courageously gave me bail. She knew I did nothing wrong. Showing her. Revoke his bail. And she said no. They have done nothing wrong. They don't know all these things. They called her to a meeting in Medugri where they were insulting her. That didn't work. They took her to another meeting in Sokoto where they called all the northern, I don't know if I'll call them leaders, to be insulting her because of me. That she should have jailed me. That nothing will happen. That Igbo leaders have signed up to it. That our neighbors with them. I will come to the meetings they've been holding against me and IPOB later on. But Binta Nyako stood strong. I'm not sure at all that the intimidation she's been forced to endure will ever stop. I don't think so. Good people like that never get to become the chief judge of the federation. Kafarati Abdul Kafarati killed Kesara. A terrorist. He was dead. I'm sure they're saying to Binta Nyako, if you jail him or convict him, there's a reward for you. Do you see how Nigeria works? They don't understand what justice and law is all about. No. These are black, evil people from Africa. Evil people. Don't be ruling darkness and evil. We must continue.
Thank you very much, Mazdake. 1 million, you may proceed, sir.
Okay. So I really appreciate my co-host, and our own senior citizens from the Robosoko states of Biafra land, our sister Helen Peters. I want to use this moment to acknowledge you also, our sister from the Aqua States, Sister Mary Telkam. I appreciate you, Sister Nkiruka, Mazi Ife, Dr. Ife. This doctor, I need to master Ramo. Anyways, so let me just go straight to the point because this is not time to be calling names. So before I lose my line of thought, like what we just heard now, what I was saying now is that now this message, I want to ask us a question. All this message that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been passing before, plus this recent one, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talking to? Who do we think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking to? That is why I said that whatever action, whatever words, whatever message our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing, is not passing that message to the court or have a change of mind. It's not passing those messages to them to let them know the law that they already write, because they already know what they are doing. But this message is passing to us directly, we the Biafran people, because it is clear, it is already clear, very, very clear, that there is no justice for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from anything court or any Nigeria or any way. There is nothing, there is no justice from there. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now is reminding us for us to do the needful, to defend our land. We are already a nation, because the so-called Nigerian terrorist state does not have any right or whatsoever right. Is the only thing that they owe him is just to release him. But we all know that they will not do it. So what are we going to do? The frustration that we are seeing, that some of us are explaining now, trying to express here, that frustration is not even for himself. It's not even for himself. It's not because of this court people to change their mind. He is telling us a message. I want to ask Biafrans, has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not stayed in that dungeon enough? Is it not yet time for us to defend our land today, so that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they can call him to table? What are we doing? Is it all these ones that we are talking here now? We come and be analyzing the court or all this one. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying to tell us, that he is fed up. That you people want him to stay there like Nelson Mandela, because people don't know that he's inside this thing. People think he's in the prison. No, you people think that he's in the prison. Somebody that has been in with one shirt for good 4 years. Is it a uniform? And it seems like it's a joke. We want to come and explain how frustrated he is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. Look, do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not know what he's doing? If anything now happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, now this one that me and you now, all of us are gathering here now, we are doing all these things now. I'm just saying my mind. I'm not trying to be emotional or anything, but I'm just trying to say it the way it is, so that at least maybe those of us who are waiting for Nonso, who are waiting for Helen Peters, because we are the one that is the Eku one of Biafra, because we always come on, they are waiting to us to see us on the fundraising that will come and hear that Nonso give $20 million. You want to see Mazda K, the day you will hear or you see Mazda K coming out and say, today now I will be the one to fund the whole this thing. Before you will come out, before you will do what you want to do. It's a pity, because you know you cannot do what we are doing. That is why Chukwu Okike Abiama has blessed each and every one of us in any ways. Despite that, we continue to remain focused and continue to do whatever we can do to make sure that our freedom is here. To make sure that at least, because if our freedom is here, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. We are trying to explain how frustrated, how this and that and this is that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing a message to us, telling us that there is no justice in Nigeria court. We have to do the needful. We have to do the needful that will make the so-called Nigeria to take him relevant inside the court, that were offing the lights. They off the light on our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What kind of humiliation? And some people are thinking that if you think that it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that thing, everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is passing through today, it is upon our head. It is upon all of us, each and every one of us. Anything, any humiliation you see that man passing through today, it is upon, if you like, you live in mansion. If you like, you live underground. If you like, you live in the moon. As long as you are a Biafran, it's upon your head, your generation, your children. So that is why you see me myself, for me to separate myself from all those kind of evil, because it can never be in my lineage. It can never be. I will continue to stand for the truth, and I'll continue to. The message is clear. We need to defend our land. The only way, this one that all of us, I'm saying it again, the only way that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be released, our president will take him serious. Because see, there's no, all these people, the only way we can be relevant, Biafrans, we need to do the needful. Support our Biafran Liberation Army. Support our Biafran Liberation Army. We should get them ready to defend our land, to chase the Janjaweed from our land away. Chase them far away. That is the only way these people will take us serious. I will not talk much today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I know that you have spoken the mind of many Biafrans. You know, Onyendu is passing a message, and APM was live with us when we were with senior citizen, Dr. Stella Space. APM reminded us that you don't need to force Biafrans to do something. They know the needful. They need to do the needful. Very strong word for Biafrans, telling you that your future is in your hands. You need to take it, or you are leaving it for those who are fighting strongly to ensure that this freedom is secured. From the side of Onyendu, he has passed his message, but resources is needed. Even Ukraine need money. Sometimes they get dissatisfactions and a lot of pressures from the US. And their leader tend to complain. Let me play this Vladimir Zelensky's interview before. Stand by. I know that Samia has something very important to say. Stand by, Samia. In 1 minute, you will speak before we return the mic to Peters. Let's just listen to this one.
Weapons from the United States of America, from Europe. If we take, for example, money from the United States of America, during all this time of the war, around 177 billion have been voted for or decided upon. 177 billion. Let's be honest.
That's money.
We have not received half of this money.
177 billion.
The second point, which is very important, just as an example, is it corruption?
Whatever.
The first question, whose corruption? This is the second. Here is just one small example for you. When the United States began to transfer us weapons, it was American money, but American weapons. Money for these weapons. As a president, I had cargo jets. Not in Ukraine because of the war. We moved them very quickly to Europe. We had cargo. We have good cargo fleet. Very good. Because of Antonov. So I asked the American side to grant me the opportunity because jets are at another airfield. And I asked America to give me the opportunity to use our jets for transfer, not to pay a lot. To whom? To your companies, to American companies. No, I didn't get this opportunity. My jets stayed put. And the United States jets, cargo jets, move these weapons. But everywhere you have to spend money. So
you have to spend money.
We could get more weapons, but we have to pay for this. Very expensive.
You have to pay
fleet.
Very expensive.
My question, is this corruption or not? Or lobbyism? What is it?
You mean corruption on the part of the U.S. companies?
Yes, making such decisions.
Yes, I got it.
The lobbying for such decisions involves some companies that make these decisions. But I can't be open about it, and I couldn't speak loudly about it. I didn't want, nor did I intend to cause any scandals to arise, because otherwise you can freeze the support, and yeah, that's it. And that's why when we talk about corruption, we must ask, who is involved?
When you talk about corruption, you must talk about who is involved. Who is involved in the Nigerian corruption? Who is involved in the corruption that was Oyendu exposed
The
today
British
in court?
government, the British government, the British government, the British government, that the current British government that we are aware of our leaders kidnapped from Kenya till today, that they are in the ones involved. And that is the reason why the so-called Nigerian terrorist state has the right to be doing whatsoever that they are doing, because they know that the British government will not speak, because they have given them the right, the authority to do whatsoever they want to do with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are the only people that is speaking for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if we don't know. That is the reason why we have to be very, very thinking. We should use our brain. We should use our thinking faculty. We should use our thinking, our critical thinkness. That is what we should use now. The little opportunity our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is having, that is what he's using now. Do you think that he's talking to those criminals who want him dead? Do you think that he's talking to those people to have a change of mind tomorrow and to release him? If that is what all of you are expecting, you people are still dreaming. We have to do the needful. Even though our prime minister is not here, we know we are expecting a lot. We understand. We understand what has been going, but now we need to come together.
Even Oyendu,
Okay, go ahead.
even Oyendu do not expect that because he knows why he's saying that. He's saying it because get justice in the zoo. And he showed them one example where he referred to Nigerians that the problem why you cannot get justice is because the Nigerian people have poor knowledge of the law. Even the court has poor knowledge of the law. Because of that, they cannot obey their own law. And he advised them to go and obey their own law. That is a man that has sacrificed his life. He knows that you won't want me, right? Good. I'll die for you. But before I die, I cannot hide the truth from you. The reason why you will not progress and nothing will happen and you are not going anywhere is because you have poor knowledge of the law and there will be no justice. Today it's me, and whenever it is me, you are bending the law. Tomorrow it will be you, and the law will be bent, and there will be nobody to speak for you. Vladimir Zelensky in battlefield with the Russians soldiers who are carrying out military operation in Ukraine. He has gotten enormous help from the United States, but you hear him speak about money. The reason why I'm saying this, some people will come out be telling you that the government of the administration of Uginkere always talk about money. I play this record because I know Nigerians, when they want to talk, before they talk, they are referring United States, France, Germany, UK, Italy. They refer to all these countries that is stabilized and running their society. This is Ukraine. Even the Ukraine, the leader complained about corruption. And for the fact that it's in every news that Ukraine is getting a lot of support, he said that when you talk about corruption, you must identify who the corruption is. Because yes, you people are there, we are getting help, and there are a lot of privileges that we do not have. Some companies are making decisions for us. If there are companies who are standing on the way of Ukraine that has Yes, massive food resources, hardware development, and a trade all around the world. In short, Europe needs Ukraine. Yes. How about a place where the raw materials, when we talk about raw materials, we talk about lithium, we talk about cobalt, we talk about crude oil, we talk about uranium, we talk about all those raw materials with which all these things are readily made available for them to be able to develop the finished goods, the ones that goes to weapon factories and all that. You must know that there must be massive companies who are standing on the way of the freedom of Biafran people. So it's a very, very strong battle. And I say this because of those who claim they were surprised. They never believed that they could get to our prime minister. They can take our prime minister for interrogations. Is uncalled for. There are a lot of companies who has been benefiting from your own survival, and that is why they have to create this education that makes you feel that your future is in Europe, is in Asia, is in America, and then you have to leave, abandon the land for terrorists, and go and enjoy life in all these places. Unfortunately, it is not everybody that has the opportunity to be enjoyed. Some are running up and down. Having faced torture and brutality of all kind of Biafran people is. You must not take it for a joke. Samuel.
Yeah, my brother.
How are you?
Fine. Good afternoon from here.
Good evening from here.
Good evening, everyone. It's very, very heartbreaking. I couldn't even speak again. It's so sad what's going on. When you look at Nnamdi Kanu from today, from the courthouse, and you are an Igbo man in particular, and you are not doing saying anything. It's not Nnamdi Kanu you're doing to yourself. Ndi Igbo in particular, as an Igbo man, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. I thought that Igbos can raise $1 billion overnight. But nobody is doing it. I want to tell you guys something now. You see Nnamdi Kanu that you guys left there because he's an Igbo man. You guys will pay a very big price for it. Your children that you think you can do overseas, they will not get papers anymore. I've been shouting on it. You guys think it's a joke. It's not a joke. Fund this freedom now, Ndibo. I'm not talking about the riverine areas. Let me talk about specifically for Ndibo because they feel they have money. Look at what is happening in Sudan. Look at what happened in Somalia in the 80s and how Somalia has become. Look in Sudan today. Look at what happened in Afghanistan. Look at what's in Lebanon. It is because some of these areas were infiltrated seriously by the Muslims. And when they came in, they took over and radicalized everything. I'm giving you facts. I'm not exaggerating. Lebanon used to be a Christian nation until these Palestinians came in there as refugees. They created their own world there that made Lebanon to have two governments. The one that Hezbollah was running and the one Iran was running. The real Lebanese government and the one Iran, the pro-Iran. That's what happened. All those mansions you guys are building in Igbo land, all of them will be destroyed when the time comes, because these people are not going to give you chance. They don't care about development. They don't care about education. They don't care about roads. They don't care about healthcare. All they care about Islam. And there is no Islamic nation. If not the other side, Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia, all those people on the axis there, that they are Islam, Muslims. But their Muslims are limited. They're limited to they are progressive Muslims. I'm going to call them like that. They develop their place. But all this Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, it's all radical Muslims. And any country that those people come to see and early time is now, you will say that someday. I told him he's a fool. Said Nnamdi Kanu was arrogant. I told him because he's a fool, he's a baboon, he doesn't know anything. An opportunist who cannot even pass jam. They brought him into Muhammad Buhari's office. He doesn't pass jam. All of them are the same. They kept talking nonsense. Nnamdi Kanu was arrogant. Or Nnamdi Kanu was teaching you the law because you are a baboon. He doesn't know nothing. I was researching the other day. I read somewhere that I'm talking to Igbos and the Biafrans in general. I read somewhere that Finland is looking at the raising of money of Biafrans. Have anybody seen it? That is why, connect the dots, that is why, because nobody have called her name today, Ngozi Orabeze was trying by all means to make sure that this finance account is submitted to Finland. I read it last week. I told them the other day I'll have something to disclose to them. I have been connecting the dots why they are looking into the finance of someone sitting in Finland and initiating money. And you come to connect it how Ngozi Orabeze is only interested in how to get that finance account. To know where we buy ammunition, know how much we contributed, know the consignee, know the vehicle that carried it, know the clearing agent, and know who received it, and know how it entered our land. And that's why she had been fighting strong. When you support her, you support the killing of yourself. If you support her, you are hanging yourself. You are committing suicide by yourself and your children. You don't even know. This is one. Another thing is that, are you guys aware that Europe, as of today, European Parliament, they are debating how to trace how you can use internet and get money in Europe. You know that? Defamation of character, getting money from Europe, how you can raise money through over the internet. Because of you idiots, Biafra. I told you guys that at the end of the day, when this dog settles, you can never in any way in the world claim as a refugee. As an Igbo man in particular, and they'll give you that. They won't grant it to you. Since you guys don't want to learn anything, you guys do not want to understand anything, go to European Parliament. I'm telling you, they're debating it now. They're talking about it. You guys don't want to research. Everybody just come and carry and raise shoulders up. Are you guys the only people in the world? Destroy yourselves online? Call yourself names? Calling lawyers fools, idiots, professional lawyers of international repute? That's what you guys are known for now. All over the internet. I don't even go to YouTube again because YouTube is garbage. Facebook, once in a while, I post something there now. Because I don't go for places I do not learn. After staying abroad for more than 1 or 2 decades, you stay here, you go back without learning anything. You're a fool. Call yourself a fool. Because you think you are so educated. You go to the world, you come here, you see what is going on, you support idiot that doesn't know what she's doing. How can you get up, somebody got up one and tell you, I'm the prime minister, I'm the president, and you follow the person right away? Without even knowing that this is laid down rules for those things. That's what made Europe to do what they're doing. If you think they're gonna leave you to go, for you to go and stay, keep wasting your time. Your resources is what they need. In Lagos, do you think they're gonna relinquish it when Lagos does not have oil? You think they're gonna do it? No, they don't want you. They want to fight you from all means, and you are helping them to fight you and get you. You can't eat your cake and have it. When you decide to continue to galvanize yourself all over the world and don't want to follow others along, you want to be king, you want to be queen, you want to be known, you want to speak to the best speaker in the world, you want your voice to be heard, and you don't have a home, you don't have a home, you are still a slave. That's what it is. I've been saying it and I'll repeat it again today. In the next 20 years, you see all this citizenship grant they give you, they're going to start taking it away. Just take America, for instance, and see what's going on today. Even the American own is constitution that you cannot change without touching the 50 states. Wouldn't have taken away the citizenship rights? Imagine other countries that it can be changed overnight. With a simple majority in the parliament, they change it. That's how it works. And you guys are sitting down, seeing now they can putting on one clothes for the past 4 years. Having a road, you think that is all that glitters is good, doesn't end there. Where it starts is not where it ends. But if you start somewhere end, that will end you reputation and whom you are. Because you guys don't know where everything will end. You guys talk to gonna end the way. The Fulanese will use your mouth and clean their shoes. Go. Didn't Tinubu share education money? Did he give to you guys one penny? You were crying about Buhari didn't give. Should Tinubu doesn't give you guys one penny in education? He shared other universities now, but didn't give a single one in the East. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You call yourself an Igbo elite? That Gumi will give instruction, give them guns, and Soludo and do them gave Igbo children guns to come and kill themselves. I cannot speak out, right? Because you think it doesn't touch you. It will touch you. It's gonna touch you. Everybody wants to do something you're supposed to do. You not can you say that the soup of your mother doesn't taste good? Nnamdi did not say enough is enough. Let this run for once. We're not gonna get out of this. In the next 5 years, we'll still fighting it. This is Finland is doing. Are you think they're doing it? They're doing it because they don't know that they know that you guys can do nothing. Because Finland is not 5.6 million. Like now, they're battling how to get gas. They don't have gas in Finland because human human rights. I just love the way Trump removed the human. They got out of that stupid human rights. Human rights is not that human rights. Into trouble in the West, then you will know that there's when carrying them along. Can't they bring out money and save themselves? They think that all those mansions they have in the East will last. 1, 2, or 3 bombs will destroy everything. And these people are not happy that you guys are even building those things. They tell you don't pay taxes. You want a Yoruba man that says you guys can pay taxes? You guys should start paying taxes in whatever you have in your land. Paying taxes to the houses? That is a property tax. That's what they want to levy you. But they don't have it in Yoruba land, but they want to bring it to you. To tell you that you are not even a 10th class citizen in Nigeria. That's exactly what it is today. If you think you have a class in Nigeria, you are a fool. You don't have nothing. You don't have anything. You are not categorized as a Nigerian even anywhere. You are the public, you are people in the parliament, house, and walk out. Okay, since we don't want us, go. We walk away. But they won't do it because they look at their stomach first. My children are abroad. This one, the chairman of, that one is here. The daughter is here. The son is here. Oh, that's what they are looking for. To come overseas and they're using their money from Nigeria to feed them. They steal your money, they use it to feed you. It's very, very shameful that Bianco know his father. Her father was the first man that was installed as the governor in Igbo land after they fought in Enugu. Blood was flowing. And NPN, the Fulani, Shehu Shagari, installed that man. Since you know, the father of Bianco. I'm not surprised what Bianco is today. I'm not surprised. Because just our APM says she's not even an Igbo woman. Yes. I don't know whether she was adopted, I don't know. But Bianco cannot be an Igbo woman. And she's the person that wrote everything and told Finland to keep Simon Ekpa there. An Igbo woman? Just because she wants to be foreign affairs minister for 1 year, for 12 months or 13 months, she will still come back in shame. And by the time she comes back, she will pack her load and move to the north. Because Ojuku's house will not even accept her again. I'm very, very sure that Ojuku's children won't accept her. That useless woman again. Because she's an idiot. She followed the footsteps of her father. The man that declared the independence of Bangladesh was in the last 2 weeks. They went and burned down their family house, burnt it down completely to the ground because his daughter spoke from India. Said they said we have sent you out because she was the person who ran away the other day. Then they went and burned down their family house in India, in Bangladesh. The first man, the man that the way the independence was declared, the man that declared it for Bangladesh in 1970. They burnt his house down. You cannot tell people who are already down that they cannot rise again, they can't speak. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world now. People are better equipped, better knowledge, once to understand themselves. It's only a black man, especially that place called Southeast Nigeria, that thinks that all that glitters is gold and it lasts forever. It will never last forever. It will never last forever. How many houses have been destroyed in Lagos? How many containers were burnt down on the road from Lagos? How many gas explosions have happened in the past 1 month? That's the Proffessors. You put it on the gas and blow it up. And you say that it's the tanker that fell. Have tanker been failing since 1970 when there was no single road? Why are tankers failing now that there's a better road? There may be in some areas than 1970. You're parading yourself as an Igbo man and you are happy to bring money for Liberation Army. You say no. I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? Somebody will come and divide you. Somebody from England, they're going to Berlin conference. And this stupid England that you're talking about now, United Kingdom, were the people that wrote the terrorism. They invaded the place and killed millions that were unaccounted for. When you speak it out, they got upset and tell you, oh, it's our parents. But it's true. And they're still doing it today. They wrote economic agreement with Biafra nation, 16th century, 17th century, and the last one in 1829. Then they came back, carried the ammunition, and kind of bombed everywhere and killed millions that God gave you. Biafra had been there since 300 BC, before Christ was born. Biafra nation was already there. You guys don't go and research and see what is going on. And you are begging that same white man, you're mostly in this era of economic blockade, of the white people, when it comes to oppression of a black man, like, get this. Until you get up and say, no, this is ours. Come and do business with us if you care. If you don't care, get away with it. I told you guys the other day that we can be tell us, okay, will you guys avoid this thing? Can we invest and come? They will do it. But because of sabotage, and when you sabotage, no. Or to start handling them the way sabotagers are. I told you the other day, in Japan, if you sabotage anything, people go and commit suicide because they don't want to bring shame to their family. In people like China and other places, they will go for 25, 30, 40 years imprisonment. But in Africa, like all this one that all these youths have been doing since they left Finland, they will come to Africa and they will give them 30 status. It's keeping us like this. Because if you indeed will sit up, our other riverine people have already sitting up. See how Akwa Ibom were chasing the Fulanis out of their land. You can't even do it. Look at the idiot in him. Imagine a governor. Because it's happening, because he's just a governor. Tell you, oh, go after them. If you are tired, and that's why I don't even say much to anybody again. If you get upset, you can call me to your children don't go to school. It's up to you. The people abroad are trying to help you, and you guys don't see that what somebody see sitting down, there's something that the person will see standing up. If people abroad are fighting to make life better for you, and you think they are wasting your time, then move on. That's exactly how I take it now to be. I think everybody should sit up now. Igbo in particular, if you know you have money, I know you guys have money. You sell motor parts, you sell electronics, you sell, use your credit support. That's all he needs. He didn't tell you to come and die. Secure your house, secure your children. They volunteer to die. When you are volunteer to be flying all over the world, they tell you can fly anywhere you want to fly, do whatever you want to do. Just now for. They're not supposed to beg you for it. This is how much this Ukrainian president said. 170 billion. Ukrainian president said 170 billion dollars. Is it penny? 170 billion dollars. Overnight? What?
Then anywhere you are, when the rain will start, it will touch each and every one of us. We are just only here saying what we need to say, because we know that some of you does not have the ability of understanding, does not understand what the time is. I don't know what we are waiting for. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now will come out and talk otherwise, that is when you people will wake up. Is that what you people are waiting for? It shall never be well with anybody that is sabotaging what we are doing. It shall never be well with any of you.
Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you, 1 million.
Hello, can I say something, please?
Yes. I was going to return the mic.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ellen. How are you today?
Thank you very much. Thank you for every one of us for coming back again. Because looking at what our leader in today's court, the way he's still standing strong, this is the most brilliant man that God has given us as Biafran. The most strongest man and the most fearless man. Looking at him in court today, I was asking myself, what is wrong with our people? How can you really look at this man and you sold him out? You sold him out without conscience. You don't even feel any guilty looking at him where he is now. The most intelligent man I have ever seen. You see how God is standing by him. He was taking away his glasses that can at least allow him to read well. But God stood by him. He cleansed his eyes just for him to be able to see. That is the miracle of God. That is to tell you that God have a hand in what he's doing. He is not afraid. He stands still and still telling the zoo in their courts that he committed no offense. Where is your heart, those of you that sold this man? You being the brothers, you being those who he was working with before, you being even the wife or whatsoever else, you being governors. Do you think if the voice of this man is be silent one day, the Fulani will spare you? The Fulani will never spare you. You are only walking and still talking and still claiming some rights in that zoo because you have a person in this man that they are afraid of. You have a person in the man of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel Ekpa. These are the two great men, as Biafrans, to restore our freedom. So if you have a heart today and looking at this man, if you don't feel guilty and go and hang yourself, you have a hand in the life of this man. This man will have built our nation if by the time he was shouting for this, our freedom, it was granted. By now, we will know where our nation would have been. How developed it will have become by now. So no one should tell you should go and hang yourself. As the kind of death that will visit you, the kind of pains that you will pass through before you die, it will be so excruciating. This is too much. I look at the lion, the way he was roaring. Tears comes out of my eyes. How can you have this precious gold and you decide to trend with it because of your selfish? How? The Fulani, let's forget about the Fulani, even the Yorubas that are the real indigenous of the land. They are all praying that if they had a man like this, no fly will perch on him. But they are out there joining him, joining you evil men that have sold your soul to devil just for your selfish reason to condemn and destroy your precious gold. And you think God will forgive every one of you? You are a governor. You are else, wherever, whatsoever way and manner that you are aiding and abetting and having enhanced in this man's castration, kidnap and castration. It shall never be well with you guys. You and your generation. The calamity that is going to befall you is going to be visiting you from generation to generation. It will not skip you and enter your children. You will start the pains. Then it will enter from children's children, or upon which they will not find out that this is the crime that you committed. Even when our leader is released today, you will still pay for delaying him. You will still pay. None of you will go scot-free. I was heartbroken. If I am silent at times, I'm listening it. I'm revising the video. I'm listening to it million times. I'm reversing it. It will finish and I will replay it. That is why you see me silent throughout the space today. The reason why I was silent, because I was repeating the tape. I want to know every word that comes out of his mouth. How can you have this such a man who can easily stand and be telling the judge her own work? He was teaching her own work, and the woman was silent because she knows she was guilty. Now she has said it. Indefinitely. We don't know when they are going to bring him again because of their business. So when you decided to call it rag, someone else will help you to use it to clean everything that they want to use it for. So it's none of their business. They can just lock him there, throw the key, and that's it. That is what she said. It is indefinitely. We don't know, no date for his coming back to court. But they will all pay. Both Bita Nyanko and their family. The wrath of God will befall every one of them. Because you cannot use your husband's criminality to come and put it on somebody's head and sentence an innocent man to jail. You can't. You can't have your way. Because this is what is playing out now. Because your husband's criminality and your son, and basically the funds of your state, you want to use it because they are holding you responsible. You want to use it for an innocent man to be jailed for nothing's sake. And you think you will go scot-free? You think if anything happens to him, you guys will go scot-free? It will never. So our people, you that is silent, you that is still putting your money in charity accounts, that you supposed to put your money where the Liberation Army will be able to get into action. A word is enough for a wise. Because it is what we will be doing that will be able to free them. Our Liberation Army, they are not going to pee on their whatsoever to do what they want to do. What is drawing us back now? Why our land is being sieged with this Fulani now? Not only Fulani, Asawana boys. When our prime minister was here, Asawana boys, they were nowhere to be found again in our land. But today they are wreaking havoc in our land, kidnapping our people anyhow because they now vent that anger of dealing with them before. They now vent it on our people and they are killing, kidnapping our people. Insecurity everywhere in our land now. Because there is no strength of fund any longer. And you don't expect miracle to come. God is not going to send his angel to come and fight for you, to come and liberate your nation for you. It is your support. It is your fund that can liberate your nation. If Ukraine is still sourcing for fund today, what do you think we are? We are not even yet. We've just started. So you that is still carrying your money and be saying, oh, is it your money? Yes, we'll put it on Islamic bank. Yes, we will put it on a charity account. You are not doing me. It is our own decision for us to survive, for us to live as a race. It is our own decision. So if you are doing that, you are equally saying, no, we should be wiped out. So your money should be going to charity that will be going to Palestine, Afghanistan, and all those stuff. That is what you are telling yourself. The ball is in our court. No one else will do it for us but ourselves. Liberation Army will not go and kill themselves. They will only do with the little that they got. That is just the facts. It wasn't our prime minister that was doing everything when he was here. No. He was not the one on ground. It was the Nation Liberation Army that was doing it when the fund was going. When there was enough fund, everybody was hearing woto woto. Now that we even supposed to do more. The devil from nowhere just came in and divide the fund, weaken the strength of the fund. Now you are expecting miracle to come until you change, until you start supporting the Liberation Army. You know where to channel your funds to. So nobody should complain. If you like, let them finish everybody in homeland. That is what you are calling for yourself. By donating your money to charity accounts. That is it. So no one should blame anybody, blame our Liberation Army, because they are not going to perform a miracle for you. The little that they are getting is the little that they will do. They will not go and steal. They will not go and be kidnapping in order to liberate you or to protect you. Because when the fund was there, they were doing it. It wasn't our Prime Minister that was on the ground doing it. It was the fund that was threatening the liberation duty. So no man complain. Whatsoever we see, we should bear it until you will change and know where to channel your fund. That is just what I want to let every one of us to know. If you are really for the freedom before, you listen to our leader today, and your heart is still very strong, and continue with your propaganda that charity is going to liberate your nation for you. Sorry is your name. I yield my mic. Thank you. A question, my brother. I don't know if you are there. You have the mic. Can
Just
anyone hear me?
give me like 2 minutes because I'm taking care of something, please.
Mazake, are you there?
Mr. Helen, we have been hearing you now. You
I
cannot
thought.
just use all this energy and you think that we are not hearing. We
No, I
have been
thought I
hearing
was
you.
just speaking on the
No,
land.
no. It can never be possible.
Yeah,
We have been hearing you. The
because this
message
is
is very,
too
very clear.
much. Imagine
It's too much.
Peter
It's too
Nyako
much, my
telling
sister.
our leader that is indefinite
The
something.
humiliation is too much. It's too much. Imagine. Even the lawyers are telling him to
and the
you see, this
bastard
is the reason to
governors and
calm down for what?
everybody that was calling for the arrest of our
Huh?
prime minister. Where are they today that if they arrest our prime minister, they are going to exchange our prime minister for the release of our
Huh?
leader? Where is it today now? Where are the bastards? Where are they? Where is their voice? Where is their voice? Can they treat any Yoruba man like this? Are we not ashamed of ourselves? Are we not ashamed now? Those foolish governors that we have in our land, they will all be chased away. You can imagine the governor of Ebonyi State coming out to debunk what happened in broad daylight. What happened in broad daylight that Fulani terrorists kill our people. More than 30 people, Fulani terrorists marched and killed and burned houses down. This man have the gut to come to me, our own criminals that kill our own people, that it wasn't the Fulani elders. God will punish every one of them. They will never go scot-free. Because it will get to a point that every one of us will fall back home and we will take it to our own self. This is where we are getting to now. Can a Fulani be threatening you to the extent that you have to turn things over? That what happened in broad daylight, even Sahara reporter reported it. How Fulani killed and massacred our people over the night, burned their houses down. The governor that's supposed to protect the people is coming out to lie against his own people. Who did this to us, my people? I want to know.
Sister Ellen, because the governor, they already signed for the day. They already have the agreement. They collect the money. So there is nothing. That is why, as you said, we must fund. We must fund our deliberation because the governors, they are the killers. They are the people signing their life to the Fulani.
And that is a great message, my sister, to every one of us that you are on your own. You have no governor protecting you. They are there to kill you. The so-called, the Savannah boys ravaging everywhere now, killing and kidnapping our people, harvesting their organ for sales. Is it not the governors that gave them uniform and guns to come and be killing and kidnapping our own people in the name of criminality? The governors, they created this insecurity in our land. Ever since our prime minister has been invited for questioning, what has the governors done to stop the killings in our land? The killings on our people. What have they done? Nothing.
My sister, one of the chiefs that in Ebonyi, because I know Ebonyi very well, that sent that Fulanis came to kill. The man is in prison now. They took him away since yesterday. One of the chiefs in Ebonyi.
Do
That
you hear
mentioned
now?
Fulani henchmen. The Fulanis were the people who killed
My my
He's in
my
prison now.
people, the problem is that our people, once they are hearing all these things, the reason why most of them feel ignorant, like they don't care, is like some of them when they say home, when like now we are in diaspora, we are saying home. These people are not missing home. That is Biafra land. They are missing the zoo. You understand? Because that is why you see whenever anything is happening now in any part of Biafra land, they just feel like as if maybe it doesn't touch them. But one thing I want to let them know is that you see all these things that is happening now, after if you like you are in Lagos, so if you like you are in Abuja, if you like you are in Kanu, anywhere, this rain it must touch each and every one of us. It doesn't really matter because when we are talking about home, it's Biafra land. If you are among those who, whenever you hear home, and you are thinking about zoo, terrorist states, your own is finished. If you are not out now to support what we are doing, for us to secure and to defend our land,
This is the reason why they
don't be surprised if it gets to you.
this evil woman. This is the main reason why they contact her to come and do this job. In weakening the fund. You understand? This is the main reason why. Because when our prime minister was around, when the fund was very strong, everybody was donating for the source of the liberation. Was anything of this happening? Can any bastard go and pick up the king just like that? When our prime minister was around,
Sister
a king
Stella,
that testify of how they killed his own
It's not
people.
possible.
Sister
It has
Stella,
never happened before.
imagine
Would they
Bianca.
go?
Imagine Bianca Ojukwu. Imagine that
You know
lady.
they
What
call him Bianca Ojukwu. Now Bianca Sabo or Bianca
Bianca
Ojukwu.
Sabo.
So my people, what is on ground now is either you live or you die. That is just the declaration now. Left for you to choose which side to follow. Continue to donate your money to that charity account. Every one of you, before it will get us, I know it's going to stick to us, but you guys first of all go. You that is in homeland, believing the lies and propaganda that they carried against Ogonkere. Ogonkere is not your problem. Because that is what you are looking into. That woman, this evil woman who got your Rabezi, the job that they told her to go and do is to go and divide the fund. Stop the fund. And she has succeeded in stopping it. Now you are donating to charity organization and you want the Liberation Army to go and fight with their bare hands? Is that what you are calling for? You calling for them to go and fight with their bare hands. Is that what you want? They will never. They will never. So the earlier you wake up now, so that the Liberation Army, nothing happens to them, they are still on ground, waiting for you to support, to strengthening that fund as it used to be when our Prime Minister was there. If not, you will all, I don't know. It is not a cause, but you will all go down one by one. The Fulanis are there killing you. The Asamana boss are in everywhere and Virgin are killing you. So it is left for you to choose now which path you have to go. That is just the facts. Ekwesu, you have the mic, please.
Sister Ellen, I greet you. All the people that have hosted space today, I greet you guys. And I want to say, if we can continue this momentum, because the environment is so beautiful and nice, you understand, because it's been going well. The energy coming out is good. Unlike when we have talked about that stupid woman for so long, it just gets so tiring and start causing you mental stress. So if we can avoid that, let us. No, let's not even call her name, because we will be defeating our enemies one by one. If we hold space for 2 weeks, we don't mention her name, she's dead and gone. And we should start trending on that part, because she's operating from inside. The other one, Bianca Sabo, is operating from outside, from the international arena. So they are all working together to achieve the same purpose. But what I want to say is, what I want to tell our people is that, you see, this fight we are fighting, we must fight it, because the fight is going to separate so many things. And like we all know, nobody's going to give you freedom except you fight for your own freedom. And just as we are doing what we are doing, the land knows those who are just and who are unjust, those who are doing the right thing, those who are sincerely in for what we are doing, and those who are not sincere with what we are doing. But the question I want to ask us is, why is it that up to now, all those people that joined the other side, the other bandwagon, still don't understand that the place they find themselves is a place taking them to destruction? After all the evidences, all the exposition, all the layers and layers and layers of evidence, still,
Ekwesu, my brother, when I said something is on the air that this woman is using, you will not believe me. You understand? Okay, not long. Biafra, you know, said he's coming live. You understand? So I decided to listen to his life a little bit. Do you know what he said now?
What did he say? Is he back?
So yes, he said he's back. Some people called him, and he with our leader. He cannot abandon our leader. He has gone this far. He cannot abandon our prime minister. Also, blah blah blah. And now he's back, but he's gonna be doing his exposition on Nigerian government. He's not on any side. He has said it. He's not supporting anybody. Was a kind of even calling this guy Remigius. Remigius commented on his platform and he was appreciating Remigius. You understand? And at the end, he was like, "Oh, our people, anybody that any side that said they're in charge of the Liberation Army should talk to them. They should do something. Our land is be taken over. The Fulanis have taken over our land. The Asawana boys have taken over our land. They have to do something. That is because there is no more fight going on ground. No, Biafra, you know, I knew very well that the fund has been divided. He is seeing all the red flag that this woman is carrying, is throwing everywhere. You understand? But he decided to still stand on top of tree. You understand me? That he's not going to come, he's not on any side. I don't want him to be on any side. But he must not complain also. Because he knows why the fight is not ongoing right now. There is no fund. And how are you going to put yourself to fight when there is no fund? You understand?
The only thing I will say to Biafra Unite, you understand? It is better you keep quiet than coming out and talking.
Because God even said it in the Bible that if you are not that color, He's going to spit you out. You are afraid to stand by the truth. You are afraid to speak out the truth. That is what baffled me. You said you have climbed mountains before that is harder than this. Then why is it difficult for you to call a spade a spade? He opened a mic. Nobody should insult Mazi Ogokere. Nobody should insult Dr. Ugozi Orabweze. What a mess.
It's better you keep quiet. You understand?
You understand?
The thing is,
if you don't tell, in my place, they use it to make parable that if you don't tell somebody that is destroying the town or village that what you are doing is bad, the person will not know, so that he will call himself to order. He will continue to destroy. Now you say you are back, but you cannot stand in any part. So how would you think things will not fall back to normal when you refuse to speak the truth? When you refuse to stand by the truth. If you want to stand by Ugozi, stand by Ugozi. At least you can use your platform to still tell Ugozi, okay, that money now, stop donating it to charity, channel it to the Liberation Army. Simple. All we need is the Liberation. We don't.
Thing is, as long as forever, he's very experienced. He knows the ins and outs. I would say that I don't want to judge him because I don't know what he is going through and what is making him become chameleon all of a sudden. But what I will say to him is, brother, since you have fallen off the cliff, it's better you keep quiet. You understand? And to me, I feel like whatever that happened to him, it is something he can still handle because he has his page.
Man die but once. Man die but once. You understand?
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? Are we better than those who are gone? Are we better than them?
Of course we are not. You understand? Of course we are not.
So what are we afraid of?
Like I said, it's better he just keep quiet. He can be doing what he wants to do, but stay clear from speaking anything. Because a serious situation calls for real leadership.
Knowing very well that Jews that have blackmailed our Liberation Army on ground. You are the one who appreciating Jews for commenting on your platform. Can you imagine?
The thing is, he has been subdued. You understand? Because that entity, that irrelevant entity that came into our liberation movement, she came well prepared. So while she was still acting like she is supporting us, she was busy building compromise on everybody that are kind of strategic in what we are doing. That's why today you see some people cannot talk. You understand? Aside from that, some people are so empty that nothing is inside of them that can help direct them to do the right thing or the wrong thing. But people like this man that you just mentioned that knows left from right, I'm sure is what boils down to the heart of the matter is probably something is being used, you understand, to blackmail him. But notwithstanding, things like that can happen, but it's better he keeps quiet than coming out to talk because you will further implicate and turn the
It
people
is very
against him.
shameful.
So
it is a big shame.
Yeah, so that's why I tell you, be careful who you collect things from. Be careful, most especially if you are in this liberation. Be careful who you collect things from, so that it doesn't come back to be used against you. So But notwithstanding, all I want to talk is, I just want to tell our people, if you think that by withholding your funds and not trying to support what we are doing, you are doing yourself. Because at the same
Exactly.
way, you are fighting your own self. You are fighting your own liberation. A time is coming, all of you, wherever you are, they will chase all of you out. They will chase you
Exactly, I
out.
know.
Go and study history. Go and read history. I'm sure Mazi Samuel will agree with me on what I'm saying. Go and read history. When things start to go bad in any society, the first target are those who are non-indigens. Non-indigens. Non-indigens will be the ones. And those non-indigens can fall under immigrants or fall under whatever it is. Because you are not part of the original founding father of that society where you are. It's only convenience for them when it is productive. But as soon as things goes left, the real owners of the land will rise against those that they feel like are not from them. I want you to go and study the civil rights movement. Study about Rosa Parks. Study about Martin Luther King. It still all boils down that if you are not from that land, you are not actually part of them. Why am I saying all these things? Even in Germany, in the old German society, you see what happened to the Jews. You understand? When it all boils down to economic hardship, just as the whole world is facing right now, the first people that will be blamed is you. You. So in life, you cannot say everything is okay because the way life is being structured, you have to prepare for the worst. When that worst comes, do you have anything to fall back on? You have nothing to fall back on. The one that you have that you can kind of save to preserve your existence, you don't want to pay attention to it. You want to just abandon it, let the enemies take over it. Look at our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was looking at that video today and I was asking myself, this man is really God in human form, because this is that was beaten to stupor in Kenya. They thought he was dead. He came back to life. This is the person that Ifeanyi Uba used his private jet. Where's that one now? Olagoni, he's dead and gone. All these things that are happening should be given each and every one of us experience that this liberation, you can't stop it. That's why when I see the likes of that stupid woman doing what she's doing, I'll be asking myself, all the people that have betrayed, where did they end up? Look at that so-called ignorant native doctor in old Anambra State, the one that the zoo now is now hunting through Soludo and his distance. On the day of Ejiofor birthday, he posted wishing Ejiofor happy birthday. It was the time they do this thing when Ejiofor was still kind of active in sabotaging our leader there. He will host party, he will invite Ejiofor. Today, where is he today? He's now been disgraced. And that's what's going to happen to each and every one of them that think that they will side with the zoo. So when I look at our leader today, everything he's been through, the torture, the psychological trauma, the emotional stress, depriving him of proper health care to the extent that he had an enlarged heart, even taking away his glasses, traumatizing him psychologically by making him wear one clothes. Do you know what that means? For over 5 years, one clothes. The moment he sees that clothes, it reminds him of his miseries or what he's been through, all just for the sake of his people to be free. And when I look at that man today, speaking like the Argo of Biafra is, like the Hamadiko of Biafra is, even the lawyers, I'm sure some of those lawyers during the weekend, they were drinking beer, eating chicken, eating anuehu, or maybe they do kwakrekwa with their wife, enjoying their life. They are working freely. Still, they are scared to even speak in the zoo court. But look at Hamadike, Odogu Biafra. Look at how he was speaking boldly, telling the court. Even he want to expose the reason why the so-called judge is doing what he's doing. The lawyers were scared. He was still speaking. So when you see all these things happen, don't you think that the Most High, Chukwuokike, is with us? It is evident he's with us. So why can we not as a people stand up and do the needful? The worst enemy of our liberation. You know who the worst enemy are? The worst enemy of our liberation is not even Fulani. You understand? It's not even the so-called Southeast politician. It's not even Britain. It's not even Finland. It's not even the EU. The worst enemy of our liberation is you. You, Biafra.
Enemies within.
You, Biafran, that knows that you need freedom. You have the money or you have the resources to help and donate to make sure that we free ourselves, but yet you don't want to bring it up. You are the real enemies. And I'll continue to say it. It's not by coming out here and shouting. It's not by coming and crying, oh, they kill us, oh, the zoo this, the zoo that. It's not by going and be speaking big grammars. Until we are ready to bring it out from where it pinches us. Liberation, freedom is sacrifice. If it doesn't pinches you where you are bringing it from, then you are not ready for it. You are not ready for it. I'm sure there are times where we look at the eyes of our prime minister when he was with us, and you can see the stress and everything he's going through. The meetings after meetings after meetings. The same thing, just as when our PM had to step in, you understand, to fill in the gap to fill in the position of our supreme leader when he was kidnapped. You can see everything. At some point, he even started growing gray hair because of the stress of the liberation of Biafra. Still, the enemies did not rest. They used Bianca Sabo to come and lure Finland to do the same thing to our PM. Today now, our APM are stepping in the shoes, trying to fill in why our PM is away. It is not an easy job. It is not an easy job. It's not an easy journey. So when you see all the stress these men are going through, it's not one, it's not two, it's not three. Chukwuokike has never abandoned us. It is us that has abandoned our own self because he brought us the people's general, Ojukwu. Ojukwu used his father's wealth to make sure that we get our freedom. Still, our people betray him. The one that they sent to go and buy logistics in abroad. He went there, he started talking something different, stole the money. Today, he's in France. Even his children are regretting what their father did. Like I said, that one is not enough. The wife, our people's general, are married. I'm sure after they are married, sometimes they are sleeping on the same bed. And this people's general, Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu himself, will be telling his wife the experience of what they had to go through during the war. Everything he was saying. This woman has a knowledge of everything, an idea of everything that the people's general went through, and how he stood and saw his people being killed genocide being carried out on them. This woman knows everything, but still, she decided to still side with the same people that killed our own people, killed the people that our own husband tried to defend. Today, you see her parading herself as their foreign minister and still sabotaging that same thing the husband fought for. Like that wasn't enough. Like that wasn't enough. Uwazurike came, fought. Whether we know Uwazurike ended up becoming a Sabo, but he still played a significant role because he kept the fire burning. And it was from Uwazurike, our leader Onyendu, our supreme leader Onyendu rose up. Uwazurike came. Still, Ifeanyi Andrew Uba capture all his men and use that his men to sabotage him. He had to give up. Onyendu came. Started the reawakening of Biafrans by educating us, opening our eyes, teaching us, making us realize who we are as a people, where we came from and where we are heading to. The importance why we need Biafra, because we are facing existential threat. He came to the United States, had a conference with World Igbo Congress. Where's World Igbo Congress today? He told them, Fulani is coming. Fulani is coming. You all, just if you all can just donate $1 so that we can get the things we need to defend ourselves. Where's World Igbo Congress today? Nowhere to be found. Still, the so-called people that claim to be DOS, supreme leader, Onyendu this, Onyendu that, not knowing that these people were planning how to sell him, just like how the ancient Jews sold the Yeshua to the enemies for him to be killed. They were planning how to sell our leader out. Our leader came out on that fateful day, was crying on air. He has searched front, searched back, searched right, searched left. Yet he could not find one single man that he would take to war. He did what he did, they sold him. Kidnapped him in Kenya, brought him back to the zoo. Now, our Prime Minister rose up from where he stopped, created a government, gave us a charter, hosted a convention where he domiciled. The people voted, adopted the charter. Now we can interact with international community, with the government. We can have conversation government to government. Like that wasn't enough. Still, this useless woman rose up her head, used by the zoo to sabotage. And some of you who know you need freedom, you followed her for one reason or the other, left to you all. And now we find ourselves where we are today after our declaration. All these things were not happening before our declaration. Our declaration came, and now our people are being attacked, being killed. The funds divided. There was never a time we had enough funds. It's just that Chuko Kike was with us, and our PM did wonders with the little we were donating. Today, now, after all the evidence is everything that has been shown to you, you all still decided to remain where you want to remain. I don't know. So the greatest enemy of our liberation is you. You, the Biafran, that know you need freedom and you don't want to give so that we can get our freedom. But Chukwu Okike knows his people and he knows how to deal with them. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. So I just want to round up here by saying, if you think that this freedom is going to fall from up, no, it is you and I that will bring it. So the more you continue to languish in your stupidity, the more you continue to delay it, and the more people will be killed. But it's a sad reality. More people are going to get killed because of all these shenanigans going on. So I'm just going to call on our people. Let us rise up and do the needful. Rise up and do the needful. Think of ways you can raise funds. Most of you living in abroad, you have good credit. You have access to loans. You have things that you can do, explore. Let us start exploring that thing. Because at the end of the day, it's your own freedom. And when you give to the government, you will get paid. You understand? It's guaranteed because the resources in our land is endless, enormous, unimaginable. So there's no way your money is going to go missing if you decide to explore IOU loan. It is time we do the needful. Because like we see, Finland has abandoned us. EU, they were never with us. You understand? The zoo is intensifying to subjugate us. So we have nowhere to look onto as we bring out that effort to ensure our freedom is guaranteed. Chukokike will bless it. So let those that have ears, let them hear, and those that have brains think. Nobody is coming to save us. Only we will save ourselves. Thank you.
Hello, Quincy, are you
Hello?
done? Hello?
Maybe you ring bell
Yeah,
for me. I don't finish now. You ring bell for me. I don't finish.
he's done.
Okay.
Sister
Yeah.
Helen, please, I want can I tell you something about because I can see that you are disappointed with Biafra Unite.
Of course.
My sister, you don't need to. Myself telling you this, I have known Biafra Unite for a long time. He's never a steady man. Yes, I have points because this our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. This man has received bullets in tons. When it comes, you think it is done. That phase will be solved. And another one, he has received many bullets. And the people that has been Umwanda, this is why people like me, I can never stop praising that Umwanda led by Madam Azok. Because and I was expecting this Biafra Unite to say something tangible. You know, our Prime Minister was so to say.
Mazake, please check connection. Check connection. No, they are giving us signals. Continue, madam. Continue.
Okay. This Biafra Unite, everybody was was waiting for him to say, to prove, at least to say an encouraging word. You know, he was just playing chameleon. Because before ever, this mantle was, will I say, was given, because God had given it to a prime minister in private, in secret. But every time when he came out to do, oh, are they trying to pull us down now? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
What am I saying?
The
Oh,
host,
yeah.
they want to bring the space down. We should check it, please. That's the case. to check the space before they bring it up.
So this everybody, I don't know, I can't remember when whether that was, yeah, Nelly was still there. That was before during the time Nelly was still mentioned to lead the this autopilot, you know. But to whom mantle is given, mantle has been given to the person. It is not what one can, in a way, because he started making broadcasts the very day our prime minister, someone made broadcast, started. I watched him, but I never, I just without interest because I thought he was for Nigeria. Till I listened to him, he was calling people, let us come and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he has been fighting for, he himself, Simon Ekpa, has been trying to make Nigeria stand, but Nigeria cannot stand. And that he has listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and see that, and have seen that he's talking, he is, he has another plan of liberating Biafra. Then these people, both Biafra United was doing his broadcast at the, but Biafra United, if you can look very watch closely, his broadcast is more of getting money. You cannot compare him with Sonny Akbarawa or Vam 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 or 555, Vision 555. You cannot. Because myself, I was following him, following this Yoruba man, because they were the people that started with our prime minister in making a broadcast.
But signals is still ongoing, no. Mazda K, please check, or is it me they want to keep?
Now you don't want kick out. They fight too much, so they
What
want
did
kick
you
out.
say, Sister Helen?
And they
What did you
fight
say?
too much, eh?
So
Helen, what did you talk?
It be like say they want kick me out, and then they show me signal.
Oh, sorry.
okay, can I continue?
Yeah, you can continue,
Okay,
madam.
because my sister Helen, don't be disappointed. Biafra Unite has never been a man that stands strong for this Biafra. Oh, he has the voice, you know. When he talks, he has this gift of talking that people will be listening, and so don't be surprised that it's like this. Because myself, I'm not following him.
It is a great disappointment anyway,
So
because that
that is
voice you are talking about, it is a gift from God that there will be a time like this that is going to use it to liberate his people. You understand? So for him to be playing double game is so disappointing.
so it is better, my sister. It is better you stop feeling so disappointed because he has never been somebody that people can follow and trust. He has always been like that. I'm not surprised with this thing he did, because anything that has interest of Biafra and their freedom, how can you say, I don't support this person, or I don't support Oge, I don't support Ngozi? If everybody acts like that, okay, where could we have been today? This is a question everybody should ask his or herself. If I fear to say the truth because I don't want to wound anybody, or let me just who will then say the truth? Who? So my dear sister, there's no reason for you to be disappointed with his action. He has always been like that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister, for letting me know this, because I was so really heartbroken listening to him when he said he's back. I thought he's going to take his when he's passing the red flag of that evil woman, knowing very well that this woman that day even appreciating this evil boy that is insulting our liberation army day and night, Emmanuel Remigius.
That is typical Biafra unite. That is typical if our prime minister is out and hearing this thing, he will say, this person must be, because I wait for Simon Ekpa. You know what it means when you are being betrayed by the whole group, and the people that can speak up, they were in short. That was the time I stopped listening to Biafra Unite. And there was a YouTube, on the YouTube, there was what he wrote about his platform, and I made a comment there. I told him I'm not surprised for this decision, because I never knew you. Other than what you are, other than what you are.
Why will you decide? But for you to come out and say you want to sell your platform, I never hear say that they sell platform, but when I heard that thing, I was shocked. So that means you can actually sell your platform if you want. So that's crazy.
I knew him very well. He's
It's
not.
not. But like I say, it's when you get more information that you can decide if you want to judge the person. His homeland, I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what he has collected, and somebody is maybe using it to blackmail him, that make him turn this thing. You understand? But nevertheless, soldier come, soldier go. If he's tired, other people will take over. So this is the one thing we need to understand. This liberation is not just based on one person. The appointment, there are people that are supposed to lead and show the direction. But anybody that is coming here for self-interest or self-accolade or one thing or the other, then this is not for you. You understand? Because at the end of the day, if you misbehave, everybody's appreciating what we're doing. Tomorrow now, if we start doing anyhow, that glory we left you and we will move on. Because this liberation is like a vessel that is sojourning us towards the destination. So when anybody who's on that vessel derail, you understand, you fall off. The ship continue to move until it gets to the final destination. So that's just how it is. Like I say, if we're those who believe in what we are doing, you understand, it's high time, you understand, we sacrifice. No amount of sacrifice we that is here we do that you can compare to our great liberation army, to the things they are doing. Because these people are in the bush, they don't sleep like normal human beings. You understand? Every time in their mind, they always have the thought of the enemy might be coming. It's not for 1 year, it's not for 2 years, it's not for 3 years. It's
MID, he's there. His hands are up. Thank you.
okay, sorry.
MID,
I don't know who's up on my dashboard. No
Yeah.
worries. There will.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Sorry. Now, amiable brothers and sisters, I donate the whooping sum of 25 a gemma. I want you to be writing it down. Everybody here present, I can see Nonso. I saw him in Finland. I'm donating Finland. Stop there. That is how it is. So, about our brother, who is very important in sorry, in terms of media, Mazi, Biafra Unite. Yeah. Is in homeland, and they have been going after him. You know, people who really had the ethics of journalism, and when you are in the freedom fight, there's a way they talk. I know that Biafra Unite spiritually is with us, is with Ogechukwu Nkere. When we say he is with Ogechukwu Nkere, it means he is with our Prime Minister, and he is with and within the spirit of our MNK, the supreme leader and the leader of Biafra. But the situation couldn't permit him to perform accordingly. That is what I'm saying. So we have to just keep calm concerning Biafra Unite. I know things about him. Odinangwa cannot betray the struggle. He is not a hungry-looking leopard. He's a very big wolf. But situation led to situation happenings. That is what I wanted to say. And this donation I pronounce, I will join it together and post it to university by the month end as Onyoro Yibombo. In the spirit of Biafra. Biafra Unite is on the path of the truth, but when you see somebody speaking diplomatically, you should understand it. Madam Bao is really doing everything, to lure people, but she did not understand that we are fighting for Biafra. There is a reason and why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that if you are for Biafra, stay on the lane of Biafra. Don't do what you call socio-political misculium, meaning that you should not be with one leg on Biafra and the other leg on the zoological. No, you are not the only one that knows politician. Who are you in Nigeria? If we say who are you in Nigeria, it does not mean who are you in the northern Nigeria. Who are you in the eastern Nigeria? Madam Baba, you are nobody. I don't want to go deep, but there is a reason why our leader said, hence we are trying to liberate ourselves from this janja weed or Janjaweedism, as he said, that nobody should be affiliated with the zoo. Respect that. If you know that you cannot do that, leave Biafra, go and do zoological politics. We here, we are doing Biafran politics, meaning that we, the people of Biafra, are making the people of Biafra to fully participate in the liberation quest. You cannot be with one leg in zoo and one leg in Biafra. No. What is the meaning of speaking with the brother of Obaseki? What is the meaning of you registering the Biafran participative account with Islamic na in the name of Hajj Banka Alim Global Resources Limitato? What is the meaning of that? That is compromission. It shows that you are a green snake inside the green grass, or what you call herba verde. That is Ngozorabese, but not everybody really comprehend what is going on. You know, I don't even want to be mentioning her name, but because what do I have to fancy forbidden fruit of fashion and faith? Somebody which is psychopathic, you know, negative expertise, trying to submerge or to merge herself into political, you know, vita. It's not allowable. I would have liked to speak with people who are of the material in terms of philosophy, political science, social services, advocatum and advocatura. Not the people that are taking care of mad people, because in Europe it is mad somebody that takes care of mad patients. Or in America, it is mad subject that takes care of mad subject, and such personal room or person could be given the title of doctor of mad people. So I want our people to calm down in terms of Biafra Unite. That's what I wanted to say. I am His Academic Highness. More power to our elbow. And before I hit my mic, I am donating another whooping sum of 10 Ejema to add. And I would like you to know that at the month end it will happen. In the name of Tuko, you say,
Thank you, Professor MID, our honorable. God bless you. Thank you for your donations. The next person to speak should be Lady Umada. Are you done? I think she's done already.
Yeah, I have. I
All
am.
right. Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
I
Umbato.
think Mazi Sonny will be on space this evening.
Really? Has he scheduled this space?
Yeah, he said that 10 p.m.
Okay, 10 p.m. Let me see. Let me check for updates. Dr. Umbato, go on.
I just received the
Sonny has started. Sonny has started.
Okay, just
I just
started.
opened it now.
Yeah,
All right.
Yes.
We have to move down to the space, okay?
We didn't know, yeah.
Yeah, he just started now. He started around 9:50, I think. Okay. Let's see. Let's join him.
Can we just join them, please? Let me reserve
Yeah,
my
we
speech
should.
for
We
another
should.
day.
Let's
Please,
just
let's
go to
respect the
the
government.
space and go
Let's
on
respect the government,
quickly.
please.
Thank you, my
All right.
people.
Thank you all. Thank you
Yeah,
all.
I'm going to be ending the space now.